Navigation settings. Sun's about right. Woohoo! Another what am I doing? Ooh, that's another one.